Hi, my name is Kelly Madrid. Today's date's May 26, 2019, and this is week 3 lab video of the cardiovascular system, part 2, and it's about the blood vessel. Sorry in advance, I don't have my goggles on just because they fog up and I can't see what I'm talking about, and then I do have the mask just because it really does smell and I don't want to inhale anything bad at all, so I'm going to try to pronunciate as much as I can, okay? So in this week's video and in the lab, we had to dissect the fetal pig, as you can see. It's already dissected just because I had to take pictures for my lab, but I'm gonna try to explain the areas that I need to explain as the best as I can, just because when I was dissecting it, I did cut into some of the veins and arteries, making it a little difficult to see where are the veins and where are the arteries. As you can see, it does have the blue dye, and the blue dye, I try washing it as much as I can, but it still comes out. It's hard to distinguish, but I'll try my best, okay? So we're gonna start right here. As you can see, I cut the neck part of the fetal pig and then the thoracic area as well. So it's exposing literally the cervical and thoracic part of the fetal pig. So if you see right here, this blue thing right there, and then you can see it more here as well. That's the internal jugular vein. And then more out here, this part right here is the external jugular vein. And then this basically is, these two veins carry deoxygenated blood from the head, face, and the neck towards the heart. And then I'm gonna work my way down, kind of sideways. You can see right here, this is the right subclavian vein. And then on this side is the left subclavian vein. Same thing, this is deoxygenated blood from the axillary, and it goes into through the superior vena cava to the right atrium. So these are deoxygenated blood. Right above this right subclavian vein, you have right here is the cephalic vein, and that's deoxygenated blood from the arms. All right, and then right here, as you can tell, I cut a little too deep into it. This part is actually the brachiocephalic trunk. And then if I pull back the heart, which the heart's right here, this right here is the superior vena cava. You can't really see it. It's really, really hard. Let me move. Right there, superior vena cava. Okay? And then I'm going to name some other four of my choosing. I'm going to name some arteries, okay? So right here, as you can see, this part right here, that is the pulmonary artery, okay? And then kind of, I can't really distinguish the aorta just because, you know, the brachiocephalic trunk covers it, but the aorta is right back here. And then as you can see right here, these are coronary arteries. They supply oxygenated blood to the heart. And then right here, you can see they're cut off a lot. Right here as well. These are the carotid arteries. These arteries carry oxygenated blood to the neck, to the head, and to the face. All right. So I'm gonna kind of go over how the heart works. So you get deoxygenated blood from the upper extremities to the superior vena cava. Through the superior vena cava, it goes to the right atrium, which is right here. And then the right atrium carries that deoxygenated blood through the tricuspid valve into the right ventricle. The right ventricle pumps these deoxygenated blood through the pulmonic semilunar valve through the pulmonary artery. And that artery goes to the lungs. And in the lungs, they change the carbon dioxide to oxygen, so it's exchange of gases, and that oxygenated blood comes through the pulmonary vein. That through the pulmonary vein, it goes through the left atrium right here, through the mitral valve, which is the bicuspid valve, through the left ventricle, and the left ventricle pumps that oxygenated blood into the aortic semilunar valve, into the aorta, and distributes to the rest of the body. That's how our body gets oxygenated blood. So I explained the veins that I had to go over, and some of arteries and how the heart works. Yeah, and I went over everything. Thank you so much.